Good morning. I'm glad that you're here. While I am here, I'm going to sit down and have a cup of tea. I've got water in this container. I've been busy as a bee this morning getting things done, and I thought I'd sit down and have a cup of tea. You know, I'm going to have Harney & Sons tea. I bought some tea in bulk. I may have shared this with you already before. This is ginger oolong. There's 50 sachets in here. It's oolong tea, ginger flavor, and contains natural flavors. And then I've got Paris, the Paris tea that is also 50 sachets. It's black tea, oolong tea, vanilla flavor, caramel flavor, black currant flavor, and natural bergamot oil. It contains natural flavors. And this is the Harney & Sons bulk tea. Did you know they had bulk tea? I buy bulk tea, especially when it's something that I really like. I'll buy it. Now, I store it in these little tins. I keep them in their bags because these are Mylar bags, and they keep this really fresh. You know, these Mylar bags keeps everything really fresh, and it's got a zip closure on it so that it keeps it really fresh. I just press all the air out of it. And it smells so good when you open it. And, of course, this Harney & Sons tea smells delicious. All of their teas smell really good. I love to smell it before I put it in my cup because it gives you an idea of what you're going to be tasting. And it just smells so good. Now these bags seal up really easy. You know, if you have two hands, it even goes faster. I get all the air out, press all the air out before I get it sealed back up. And it helps it stay fresh. But of course, you know, the way I drink tea, I'll drink this tea in a timely manner so that it is fresh. Let me go ahead and get the water in here. Get this tea infusing. Because I'm sitting down for my first cup of tea today. It's, you can see the time there, 9:35. So I've been quite busy and I hadn't been able to sit down and enjoy my tea. So I've just been drinking water this morning, running around doing the things that I have to do, and now I'm sitting down for my tea. I wanted to share something with you today. If you've been around here, then you know I'm on city water. We are still in Appalachia. We are in Appalachia, but we're just in a little city of Appalachia down at the foothills. Not quite up in the mountains where my mom and my dad grew up and my family are. You know, up in the middle of the Appalachians up there, in the southern middle of the Appalachians. That's where I'm from, and we grew up drinking spring water. A lot of our families had springs. They just came up out of the ground, and then they piped them down. They were gravity fed down to the houses. And so we had family that, you know, just used the spring. We even had some that didn't have it piped down. They had to go to the spring and get it. So spring water was what I grew up with, and I tell you, the taste was so awesome of that spring water. But the way things are today, I would not go up there and drink out of a spring for anything. I might, one that's moving properly and it's not sitting and stagnant, I might drink out of that. But you know, drinking water is a real concern. With me being in the city here, we grew up on well water, but when Donald and I bought this house, you know, it's hooked up to the city water. Now, it wasn't a very big city when we moved here, but we've been here for 43 years, so it really has changed. You know, it's grown tremendously, so it's kind of a bigger city now than I ever thought it would be. We're drinking out of the city water, and I was thinking, you know, I've been researching filtration water pitchers because I want to filter the water that I put into my little electric tea kettle here. I want to be sure that the water is clean. I drink a lot of tea, and I just want to have the cleanest drinking water that I can have. And so I've been researching water filtration jugs or pitchers so that I'll have them, you know, clean water to put in my tea kettle and put in the coffee pot for Donald, and that our quality of water will just be better. Of course, to put in our cups or water bottles to drink, we want to have clean water for that too. I mean, I want to drink water without chemicals. That's a desire of mine, and I'm thinking I wish I had thought about this sooner. I really do. I wish I had started being concerned about what's in our water after I've researched it. I wish I had started sooner. That wasn't a concern growing up, but it is a real concern now. Now, you might have noticed that I don't take a lot of promotions. I don't take a lot of the things that I could take that are offered to me, because I have to really believe in anything to want to share it with you. It has to be something really good that I can stand behind and put my face on. I'm not just going to sell anything that comes my way, because that's not what I'm going to do. I choose and pick through the sponsors that I have very carefully, and that's why I have some affiliate links, and I haven't really sponsored anything, because I have to know that it's a really good product before I share that with you or offer that with you. That's important to me, is to know that if I'm sharing something with you and influencing you to buy anything, I want it to be a proper, really, really above average product. And when I was searching for the water pictures, the filtrated water pictures, there's a lot out there. Epic Water Filters reached out to me and wanted to sponsor this video, and I welcome that. I tell you, once I researched that company and I got information on them, I so wanted to share it with you. In fact, I'm so excited I can't wait to share it with you, because it's something I really love. Now, I got this Epic Water filtration pitcher, and this one is the pure white. That's what I got. Now, I love this product, and I tell you, I want all of their products. That's how much I enjoy this. It came in this box right here, and it tells you so much information on this box. The proprietary anti-fluoride technology was important to me, because I knew that fluoride was in the water that I was drinking. We have a really good quality city water here. Actually, it's one of the best in the state. Our county does a good job of cleaning up our water and providing our water, but it has things in it that I don't want to drink. Fluoride only is effective when it's applied, and so there's no need to be drinking and applying fluoride to all of your body when you need it on your teeth. So I did not want to be drinking fluoride. I don't want to drink chlorine, and there's a lot of other things that you don't want to drink. It's got a whole list here of the tested and improved worldwide. Epic is not just the standard. It is the standard. It's the best that you can buy. And so I thought, oh my gosh, it's awesome. And when I read on here all that it removes, it just impressed me even more. Epic Water Filter products, they've been independently tested by the third-party laboratories, so it's not just their word they're putting out here. And this has been tested all across the globe to ensure their efficacy. These rigorous processes are just another way to go well beyond what's required to deliver the cleanest, purest water possible, and that's what I want. That's what I'm interested in. I want clear, clean water, so when I drink my tea, I know I'm not drinking a lot of chemicals or heavy metals. Look at this. Arsenic, chlorine, fluoride, lead, mercury, chromium, trithylmethane, PFOAs, PFOS, VOCs, glyphosate, Roundup in our water, because they've used it so much that it runs off into our water system, and they can't get it all out. But this takes out 99.8%. Isn't that wonderful? That I can get a water filter that'll help me go back to clean water, and that these things have been independently tested. Now, this filter in this picture that came with this picture, it will clean 150 gallons of water. And that would be perfect. That will be perfect for what we need it for. It'll tell you all about it on the back. Of course, their goal is to reduce one-time use water bottles. If you research what happens to that empty water bottle once you enjoy that water out of there, you'll be surprised. You'd think that it would be recycled. Most of them end up in the landfill. They end up in our oceans, and they wash up on the beaches. And it's not what we want. It's way too much of this. So this filter in here, in this pure white water pitcher that I got, it's going to save 1,000 or more plastic water bottles out of the environment. That alone is worth buying this thing, I'm telling you. But of course, my main focus was on that great filter that takes out all of those poisons. You know, the purpose, the value, what it does for your health, and the world-class customer service. That alone, right there, makes this product exceptional. And I love to share it because of its exceptional quality. Now, it came in this box. I've already got it out because, you know, I've been using it. I wasn't going to share anything with you that I hadn't used. Let's see. I think I might have put the papers back in here. But it comes in this box. It's well packaged. It came in great condition. It has a piece of plastic in here that is recyclable. It's 100% compostable, so that's wonderful. You don't have to worry that you're adding to that. And then it's got some information in here, so I was pleased with the way it came. It came in perfect condition. Now, when you get your filter, you'll get this little water filtration pitcher dispenser. You'll get this little book that is, you know, it's the instructions to how to start up. It tells you their mission and how the filters are unique and all about them. So this little book, you'll get one with each product that you have. And it'll tell you how to wash it gently with soap. Your pitcher before you use it with a mild soap. But you know, you want to wash everything anyway before you use it. You know, you always do that. But it'll tell you exactly what to do. Don't wash the filter with soap or water. Refrain from soaking the lid under the water because that little digital timer, it's a trooper and it's water resistant, but you know, you can't plunge it in the water. And the dishwasher is a no-go zone for the lid. When it's time for cleanup, opt for gentle wipe down with a damp cloth. Keep it dry, keep it happy. And that's this right here. This is a little timer they put on here. You hit start when you start using it, and it'll keep up with the uses on your filter, and it'll help you remember in 90 days to replace your filter. So it's busy, you can forget. Then it tells you all about the actual filter that's down there. I got the pure filter, it's white. You can get a nano filter that's gray. This is a pure filter that's white. And this just tells you all, gives you step-by-step instructions that helps you. And of course, this is where you fill up your water pitcher right here. You fill it up to the top. Mine's already full, so I can't show you that part. But you fill up the top part, and it filters down into the bottom. And then you have filtered water. And it doesn't take a long time to filter your water. I tell you, I am impressed with how quickly it filters and how well. It took about, I want to say it took about 19 minutes for this to be filtered. Look at that. Wonderful, wonderful filtered water. I could go on and on about it, but it'd probably bore you to death. With my voice just going on and on about it, not the information. You'll be thrilled to find out the information if you're looking for a filtered water pitcher like I was. It's good. It makes the water so much better. It tastes exactly like it should. You don't taste anything but water. Cool, clean, delicious water. And it even makes the tea taste better. I wanted to share that with y'all. I thought it would be as beneficial to you as it was to me to find out the best water pitcher you could get. I think you'll be as thrilled with it as I've been. Now, you can go to epicwaterfilters.com and shop. And if you do that, I've got a code, MuchAdo1, and you can get 15% off of your first order. And I also have a link down below if you want to click that, and the link will help you save money too. And so that's a wonderful thing. I've got a code and a link for you if you're interested in this to help you save money and to get pure drinking water. I like the look of it too. I thought it was beautiful. You know, I don't mind having this in my kitchen. I don't mind using this at all. I'm excited to share this with you because I think it's genuinely the best. I think it's an excellent product, and I love having the best. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy a cup of my tea. I'm going to enjoy some of my tea. It's cooling off a little bit. My Harney & Sons Paris. I gotta say that's one of my favorites. I do. I think it's delicious. It's a treat to enjoy that. Well, it started out really cool this morning. It was in the 60s. We've had like probably 3 cool days, and I'm ready for things to cool off. I'm telling you, I'm ready for fall. It's been hot. It's been muggy. We're at the end of the year. End of the summer. I know a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, you know, let's don't rush the summer away. They love the summer. But when it gets down to the end like this, oh, I'm so weary from so many things. Even though I do love summer, it's not my favorite season. That heat can be really hard to deal with. So I'm glad that it cooled off. It felt great this morning, and it's close to 10 o'clock, so it's going to start heating up. By lunchtime, it's going to be hot. It'll probably be in the 80s at least, high 80s. And, you know, that kind of heat, you know, sometimes we get into the triple digits over the summer, and the heat index has been so hot. So it's just, I'm ready for the cooling off of everything. The garden is a well-grown into summer garden. I'm going to have to share that with you because there are things out there that are worth sharing. I've got a video on a Appalachian meal coming up. Me and Donald, we just had greens and pinto beans and cornbread, and it was delicious, and I was preparing that, and some days I just crave that good Appalachian wholesome food. And so I've got a video about that coming up soon. And remember to share with you, use the hashtag what's in my tote, and share with us what you've got in your bins and totes for the holidays. Even if it's not holidays, if you've got purses or shoes or clothes, whatever you've got stored, if you want to use the hashtag and share what's in your tote, we'd love to see it. We've been enjoying it, seeing everybody and people telling me what they put in their tote. It's been a fun thing, and you can jump right in and share that fun. Just put, use the what's in your tote, hashtag what's in your tote, to share that with us and let us see. So many people have been sharing their fall. Well, a lot of Thanksgivings included in that, but they've been sharing their fall tote contents with us, and it's been fun to see what's in them, see what everybody keeps and hangs on to. Well, thank you for joining me today. Let me share with you the Epic water filtration pitcher, the pure white pitcher that I got, that I'm so excited about, and I like it so much. I wanted to share it with you, and remember, if you want to try it, there's a code down there for 15% off your first purchase, and then there's a link that you can go through to get, look and see what else they have on that website. What a treat. I'm going to tell you, I want all their products, and that's the truth. I really do. I think my next purchase, I want that water bottle, that filtered water bottle. It's got the best filter on it. But I'm just sharing with you something that I really had a need of and was in love with, and I hope that it will help you too. I hope you have a great day, and like always, until next time.